gentlemen, once again to the Bear Cave here in the Morgantown Bank and Trust pregame show. This time it's Jonah Swift, Parker Smith, and Maggie Childers with you once again for some Lady Bears action this time. The Lady Bears taking on the Larue County Lady Hawks. So we go from the Bears taking on the Warhawks to the Lady Bears taking on the Lady Hawks of Larue County. We are about a minute and 15 seconds from tip-off, so we're going to hop in here and give you some Delta Faucet keys to the game and maybe talk about some other things. But Parker, what are some things you're looking for these ladies to take advantage of tonight to pick up this win?
Yeah, I know Lady Hawks coming in with a 3-7 record, so I'm just looking for the Lady Bears, take this opportunity to kind of craft your game here and just work on those small things. Get some bench players some playing time. Focus on rebounding and finding the open shots and stuff. Just working on all the stuff we've seen from previous games that need a little bit tweaking.
Yeah, and I think a big thing too, when we see it a lot as it gets really quiet in here, but really focusing in those first two quarters of really coming out with the same intensity you would any other game, not underestimating this team and coming out and never letting your foot off the gas pedal. It's easy to get that big lead and really take a break, as it looks like we're lining up here for the national anthem with only 20 seconds, but still 20 seconds to go here on the clock. So we're going to take a quick break and then come back for starting lineups and the beginning of this game in the Morgantown Bank Trust first quarter of play. Keep it right here on 101.5, 103.5 WLBQ.
Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being a athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community, and we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. The athletes aren't the only stars in the Butler County school system. Butler County students excel at everything from bridge building to building rockets. Our bands and choirs are consistently some of the best in the entire state. Graduates from our Advanced Technology Center are ready to join the workforce with in-demand skills. And scholarship awards are at an all-time high for BCHS graduates. The Butler County Board of Education is proud of our students, on and off the field, and reminds you that they're committed to success, one student at a time.
And welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen, to the Bear Cave here. Jonah Swift, Parker Smith, and Maggie Childers here with you, covering the Lady Bears action, taking on the Lady Hawks of Larue County. Like you said, Parker gave a couple Delta Faucet keys to the game, but I think the biggest thing, control the boards if you're the Lady Bears, and stay out of foul trouble if possible. But we are ready for the starting lineups. First, for the Lady Hawks, number 2, Ella Pruitt. Number 3, Maxie Blakey. Number 13, Kaylee Warren. Number 30, Scout Patrick, and number 33, Addison Skaggs. And now for the starting lineup for your Lady Bears. That is number 10, Tinsley Belcher. Number 12, Carrington Hunt. Number 3, Anne-Marie Skaggs. Number 5, Carly Cardwell. And number 24, Ava Wilson, rounding out the starting 5 for the Lady Bears.
Yeah.
And it looks like we are going to give a little award here to number 24, Ava Wilson, the Lady Bears' leading scorer this year, averaging around 17 points per game. She's getting an award for 500 rebounds on her career, so a great milestone for her. Only a sophomore, the future's looking bright for her in the Butler County system. So love to celebrate the success of all the Lady Bears and Bears.
And we've seen her making a difference for the Lady Bears since she was in middle school, so
she has been
lucky to have her.
A big piece of this Lady Bears team for a couple of years now. As we are now ready as Van Halen leads us in here to tip off. It will be number 30, Patrick, facing off against Anne-Marie Skaggs for the tip here.
And we're off. Lady Hawks control the tip-off. That's number 13, Warren. She'll have it top the key, picked up by Carrington Hunt, swings it over to number 2, Pruitt. On the wing, Pruitt to number 33, Skaggs. She'll pull the 3 ball, no good, rebound. Lady Bears, that was Tinsley Belcher. She'll get it ahead to Anne-Marie Skaggs. Back to Belcher. Top the key, gets it over to Hunt. Hunt back to Belcher. Over to Skaggs. Skaggs to Wilson in the corner. Wilson finds Carbowell on the post, back out to Skaggs, back over to Belcher, top of the key, 3 ball, no good. Rebound, Ava Wilson. She puts it back up, no good. Rebound, number 30 for the Lady Hawks. Patrick. She'll get it up to number 13, Warren. As Warren looks to be the primary ball handler here for Lady Hawks. She'll get it ahead to number 2, Pruitt. Picked up by Skaggs. Pruitt inside to number 33, Addison Skaggs, as she'll score the first points of tonight for either team. 2-0 Lady Bears trail. Carrington Hunt will bring it across the timeline for the Lady Bears. She'll get it ahead to Belcher. Into Skaggs, under the basket, puts it up, no good, gets her own rebound, puts it up, no good once again, and rebound control by the Lady Hawks. That's number 3, Blakely. She'll get it ahead to number 30, Patrick, who will be called for the offensive foul here. That'll be her first, team's first. Oh, double dribble, my bad. As Carrington Hunt brings it across the timeline. Gets it over to Belcher, to Skaggs in the corner, deep 2, no good. Rebound Belcher, she'll pull, shot from the elbow, no good as well. Rebound by number 2, Pruitt for the Lady Hawks. They get it ahead to number 30, Patrick, who puts it up, no good. Rebound, Carrington Hunt for the Lady Bears. Emery Skaggs pushes ahead and picks up the first points of the night for the Lady Bears. 2-2, tied ball game. 6 minutes here left in the Morgantown Bacon Trust first quarter of play. Number 33, Skaggs, has it under the basket for Lady Hawks. Shot no good. Rebound, Ava Wilson. She'll get it up ahead to Hunt, who gets the fast break score off the turnover, or off the missed shot there. 4-2, Lady Bears now lead. Number 13, Warren, as it should get it up, try to get it up to number 33, Skaggs. Pass intercepted by Ava Wilson. She'll push ahead, try to find Carly Carbowell on the block. Goes through her hands and recovered by the Lady Hawks. They'll get it ahead to Skaggs. Skaggs finds number 30. That was Patrick. Her jumper no good. And rebound by number 33, Skaggs. She'll get called for a travel here. She will take a seat, and number 10, Bartley, will come in for the Lady Hawks. Belcher into Hunt. Hunt brings it across the timeline. Over, top of the key, over to Belcher. Back to Hunt. Cross court to Carbowell. She tries to get it inside to Skaggs. Pass intercepted by number 3, Blakely, as she is triple teamed over here. Gets it over to number 30, Patrick. Into number 10, back to Patrick. Patrick will pull the shot from the elbow, no good. Rebound, Tinsley Belcher. She'll get it ahead to Cardwell. Up ahead to Hunt. Hunt on the wing finds Skaggs in the corner. Skaggs inside to Wilson. Wilson takes a dribble, puts it up, and extends the lead to 4 here, 6-2, 4.5 minutes left here in this first quarter of play as Patrick has it for the Lady Hawks. She gets it over to number 3, Blakely, on the wing, guarded tightly by Cardwell. And Carly Cardwell will pick up the first foul here for the Lady Bears, reach-in foul. She will take a quick seat, and senior number 4, Bailey Moore, will come in for the Lady Bears. Lady Hawks inbound the ball to number 13, Warren. She'll be picked up by Hunt. Tries to get it over to number 3, Blakely. And we're going to get a foul on Larue County here. And a 30-second timeout. Maybe there wasn't a foul.
Either way, 30-second time
Yeah.
out here. We're going to keep it right here. Just some things we're seeing. It looks like Larue kind of going with the 2-3 zone to start here, giving the Lady Bears a little bit of trouble as far as moving the ball around. Got to try and get the ball on the inside of that zone. Really get Ava Wilson involved if I were the Lady Bears would be my main goal. Great job right now watching the fouls. During that defensive intensity, we're not seeing as much of a spark under the Lady Bears as we're used to seeing. That kind of goes back to that Delta Faucet key to the game is don't underestimate your opponent. And I would like to see them come out, you know, and really put the pedal to the metal here late in this first quarter.
Keep focused on those passes. Make sure you're putting the zip on there, putting the arc, whatever you need to do to avoid the turnover here. As Lady Hawks inbound the ball, number 13, Warren. Picked up by Hunt. She'll get it over to number 2, Pruitt. Pruitt, double team, gets it into Skaggs. Skaggs over to Warren in the corner. She'll pull the 3 ball, no good. Rebound, Bailey Moore for the Lady Bears. She'll push ahead and take it all the way coast to coast for the lay-in. 8-2 Lady Bears lead. Just under 4 minutes left here in this Morgantown Bank of Trust first quarter. They get it in number 3, Blakely. Lady Hawks now number 2, Pruitt. Up to Warren, top of the key. She'll pull another 3 ball, no good. Rebound once again, Bailey Moore. She'll push ahead, get it up to Carrington Hunt. Lay in, no good. Rebound, Warren, or not Warren, number 3, Blakely for the Lady Hawks. She'll bring it across the half-court stripe, picked up by Belcher. Blakely over to number 10, Bartley. Ball tipped away, and they'll catch Tinsley Belcher here on a foul, her first, team second. It's going to be on the floor. As number 2, Ella Pruitt inbounds the ball to Warren. Warren, top of the key. Gives it over to Bartley. Inside, back out to number 2 in the corner. That is Pruitt. She swings it over to Bartley, who pulls the jumper from the elbow. No good. Rebound, Pruitt. She'll get it into Skaggs. Shot no good. And number 3, Blakely, will go up for the lay-in. No good on the attempt, but draws the foul. Foul's going to be on number... I thought they said Ava Wilson, but the scoreboard says Bailey Moore. Foul's on Bailey Moore. Her first, team's third, as Blakely's first shot from the line is no good. Number 30, Patrick, will come back in for the Lady Hawks. Number 10, Bartley, will take a seat. Lady Bears still lead 8-2. Just under 3 minutes left here in this Morgantown Bank and Trust first quarter of play, as Blakely's second shot from the free throw line is good. 8-3, Lady Bears lead. Carrington Hunt now has it for the Lady Bears. She'll get it in to Belcher. Belcher inside to Skaggs. Cross court to Moore, top to Hunt on the top of the key. Over to Belcher on the wing. Back to Moore on the opposite wing. She'll pull the 3 ball, no good. Rebound controlled by Belcher for the Lady Bears. She'll put it back up, no good. And it's going to stay with the Lady Bears as the attempt by number 13, Warren, to save the ball is no good. Skaggs gets it into Wilson. Over to Moore, back to Skaggs. Over to Belcher on the wing, as Bailey Moore will try to set something up here. Top of the key, she'll swing it over to Hunt. She'll find Belcher. Inside, out to Ava Wilson, who pulls the 3 ball, no good. Rebound controlled by the Lady Bears. That's Bailey Moore. She'll get it over to Belcher, who will pull the 3 ball from the wing, no good. Rebound, number 3, Blakely. As we're now under 2 minutes left here in this first quarter of play. Patrick pulls it. 20-footer from 20 foot. As it goes in, 8-5, Lady Bears lead by 3 now. As Belcher gets inside to Wilson. Wilson fouled on the attempt. Foul's going to be on number 30. That's Patrick, her first, team's first. As Ava Wilson takes a trip to the final finish free throw line for 2 shots here in this first quarter. First shot, up and in. So he gets very quiet here when Lady Bears shoot free throws. Wilson set for her second shot. Up, no good. Rebound Patrick for the Lady Hawks. She'll get it up to number 3, Blakely. 9-5, Lady Bears lead. 1 minute, 20 seconds in the Morgantown Bank and Trust first quarter as number 2, Pruitt's three-point shot was no good. Rebound, number 33, Skaggs. She'll put it up, no good. Fouled on the play. Foul's going to be on number 3, Emery Skaggs. Her first, team's fourth. Number 33, Addison Skaggs at the free throw line for the Lady Hawks. First shot up, no good. One minute, 15 seconds now remaining in this first quarter of play as Skaggs gets set for her second shot. Second shot up, no good. Rebound, Belcher for the Lady Bears. She'll get it ahead to Moore, who finds Carrington Hunt under the basket. She'll bring it back out to the corner. Hunt up to Moore, top of the key. Back to Hunt on the wing. Back to Moore. Under a minute now left here in this first quarter as they find Ava Wilson under the basket. Ava Wilson goes up and once again fouled on the attempt, and she'll take another trip to the final finish free throw line. 2 shots here. That foul was on number 33, Skaggs, her first, team's second. Wilson's first shot up and in. 10-5, Lady Bears lead by 5. Here in this Morgantown Bank and Trust first quarter of play. Wilson gets set for her second shot. Up and in. 11-5, Lady Bears lead. Larue County gets it in. Number 2, that's Pruitt. Back over to Blakely, back to Pruitt. They get it into Patrick across the timeline. Patrick, top of the key, finds number 13. That was Warren, who just loses the ball to Ava Wilson. Ava Wilson drives the lane, puts it up, no good. Rebound, poked around into the hands of number 2, Pruitt for the Lady Hawks. Under 30 seconds now left in this first quarter of play as Pruitt has it top of the key, double teamed, gets it over to number 3, Blakely. Blakely will drive in, kick it out to the corner. 3 ball, no good. That was number 2, Pruitt on the shot attempt. Rebound, poked around and hauled in by number 33, Skaggs. She'll get it up to 13. Warren, who puts the floater up, no good. 3 seconds left as Carrington Hunt puts the shot up. Bailey Moore on the 3. She doesn't get it off in time as that will close out your first quarter. Lady Bears lead 11-5. You're listening to Lady Bears basketball here on 101.5, 103.5 WLBQ.
Final Finish is the area leader for powder and ceramic coatings. Powder coating looks like paint, but acts like armor. Comes in any color and can be applied to any metal or high-wear surface. Final Finish's ceramic coatings stand up to high temperatures and provide protection against tarnish and rust on engine parts, exhaust systems, and more. Plus, newly added capacity means quick turnaround times for your project. Visit FinalFinishUSA.com to learn more or call Final Finish today to discuss your project at 270-526-4856.
Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Bear Cave here. Lady Bears taking on the Lady Hawks of Larue County, leading after that Morgantown Bank and Trust first quarter of play 11-5 as we are now ready for the Chad's Body Shop and Wrecker Service. Second quarter of play, Lady Bears going to start with the ball. Bailey Moore brings it across half court, gets it over to Carrington Hunt on the wing into the corner to Tinsley Belcher. She gets it down low to Ava Wilson, who hands it off to Amory Skaggs on the opposite block, falls on it, gets it back out to Bailey Moore on the wing in the corner to Amory Skaggs. Down low to Ava Wilson, who has it poked away. I believe it went off Ava Wilson's foot there. And just some good defense there by the Lady Hawks. Looks like the press defense is going to be brought by the Lady Bears to start this second quarter. As now Blakey has it for the Lady Hawks. Gets it forward to number 30. That's Patrick. Patrick back to Blakey. Lady Bears falling back to a man-to-man defense here. So now Pruitt has it on the wing. Pruitt tries to work it down low to Skaggs. She gets it. Skaggs goes up for two. And she gets it to go.
Skaggs on Skaggs.
11-7 now. Lady Bears still leading as Carrington Hunt brings it across. Gets it up top to Bailey Moore. Bailey Moore going to slow the pace down here. Gets it over to Tinsley Belcher on the wing. Belcher over to Skaggs. Skaggs works it cross court to Bailey Moore. She gets it down low to Carrington Hunt. Over to Amory Skaggs in the painted area. And she gets the jump shot to go. 13-7, Lady Bears lead. Pruitt now for the Lady Hawks. Trying to break this press here. They get it in the middle to Blakey, who will bring it across. Blakey picked up by Belcher at the top of the key. Giving some trouble here. As she finally is making her move, drives in, is met by Ava Wilson. And they're going to get Ava Wilson on a push here as Blakey was forced out of bounds. It's her first foul. Team's first of the quarter. 6 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in this Chad's Body Shop and Record Service. Second quarter of play. Bartley checks into the game. Skaggs has a seat for the Lady Hawks. Lady Hawks retain possession under their own basket here. Set to inbound. They get it into Patrick on the elbow. Back down low to number 13. That's Warren. And she goes up for two and gets it to go. As now Bailey Moore brings it back across for the Lady Bears. Still leading by 4 here, 13-9. They get it into Ava Wilson, who makes a great move down on the block, unable to get the finish to go, however, as Blakey gets the rebound. And she will walk it across for the Lady Hawks here. Lady Hawks trying to claw back into this one. Blakey gets it over to Warren. Warren now drives in, goes up for two, can't get the lay-in to go. Rebound, Carrington Hunt. Carrington Hunt now going to push the tempo here for the Lady Bears. And she's going to get tripped up there by the defense of the Lady Hawks and double dribble. Carly Cardwell now going to return for the Lady Bears. Tinsley Belcher having a seat. As now Warren will walk it across this time for the Lady Hawks. Once again, 5 minutes, 40 seconds to go here in this Chad's Body Shop and Record Service. Second quarter of play as Pruitt fires the three ball for the Lady Hawks. No good. Rebound way of Carly Cardwell now on the fast break. Works it all the way up to Amory Skaggs. Bounce pass to Carrington Hunt on the opposite block. She goes up for two and will draw the foul. That'll send her to the final finish free throw line for 2 shots. Foul is on number 10, Bartley, I believe. That is her first, team's first of the quarter. 13-9, Lady Bears still leading. Exactly 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go here. Once again, we're here in the Chad's Body Shop and Record Service. Second quarter of play as Amory Skaggs no good on her first attempt. And Carrington Hunt no good on her second attempt. Rebound, Ava Wilson, though. She goes up for twos, no good, but draws the foul. Foul is on number 33, Skaggs. That sends Ava Wilson to the final finish free throw line. And Wilson's first attempt is up and good. 14-9, Lady Bears still leading here. Patrick checks back in for the Lady Hawks. Skaggs having a seat. Ava Wilson's second attempt is up, and it is also good. 15-9. Lady Bears lead as Pruitt now has it for the Lady Hawks. Getting trapped a little bit there by the Lady Bears defense. They do work it ahead, however. And they get it to, I believe, Patrick on the block down low, and she gets the lane to go there. Great job by the Lady Hawks breaking that press defense effectively. Lady Bears now bringing it back across 15-11. They still lead, and Bailey Moore has it at the top of the key. She gets it over to Carrington Hunt, over to Amory Skaggs on the charity stripe, out to Bailey Moore, back to Amory Skaggs on the cut down to the block. Gets the pass, but can't get the lay-in to go, but the rebound is tipped around out of bounds by the Lady Hawks. Lady Bears will retain possession here. Bailey Moore sets it inbound under her own basket. Bailey Moore gets it into Carly Cardwell on the wing. Over to Amory Skaggs, down low to Ava Wilson, one dribble, goes up for two, can't get it to go. Rebound Pruitt. Pruitt works it over to Blakey. Whistle blown here as I believe one of the Lady Hawks is shaken up on the play. She will have a seat. Number 21, Corletto, checks in. Injury stoppage here. Blakey now set to inbound in front of her own bench. She's going to get it into Warren, and she will walk it across for the Lady Hawks. Warren works it over to Blakey. She drives in, gets it out to Corletto. Over to Pruitt on the wing. Pruitt back to Warren. Warren now drives in. She'll take the jumper at about the free throw line and gets the jumper to go. 15-13. Lady Bears lead by just two now as Bailey Moore gets it ahead to Carrington Hunt, who will bring it across for the Lady Bears. Hunt works it over to Amory Skaggs on the opposite side of the court. She'll drive in, go up for two. Can't get it to go. Rebound fought for here. Pruitt saves it, but it's into the hands of Amory Skaggs, who's on the ground. And timeout will be called by Coach Belcher, 30-second timeout. We're going to take a really quick one with them, too. Keep it right here on 101.5 and 103.5 WLBQ.
Improvements at your local library are taking shape. Check out hundreds of titles right at your fingertips with Hoopla Digital. All you need is your valid library card, and you can read tons of titles from your device. Hoopla Digital syncs across devices so you can pick up your favorite read anywhere. They also offer Reading with Libby, a free reading platform loved by millions. Read your favorite books, magazines, comics, and more anywhere by free services provided by the Butler County Library.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, once again to the Bear Cave here, or should we say the Lady Bear Cave, as the Lady Bears are taking on the Lady Hawks of Larue County, leading currently 15-13. Lady Bears with possession there. Quick 30-second timeout taken by Coach Belcher as Amory Skaggs was able to recover the loose ball. And now Lady Bears inbound to Ava Wilson on the corner. She gets it on the block to Amory Skaggs, who's going to pull it back outside, get it up top to Bailey Moore and reset the play here. She gets it inside to Ava Wilson, who finds Carly Cardwell on a great pass and a great finish by Cardwell there. 17-13. Great play drawn up there by the Lady Bears as Blakey now works it ahead to Warren at half court. Warren works it way down low to Corletto, and she's blocked by Amory Skaggs, but they're going to get Skaggs for the foul here. That will send Corletto to the line for two shots. That is Amory Skaggs' second foul, team's second of the quarter. As Corletto, no good on her first attempt. Still 17-13, 3 minutes, 42 seconds to go here in the Chad's Body Shop and Record Service second quarter of play. Corletto's second attempt, also no good. Rebound, Ava Wilson. Ava Wilson gets it ahead to Amory Skaggs. Amory Skaggs now gets it down low to Ava Wilson, who gets it back to Carly Cardwell once again. This time she's stuffed by Blakey, and they're going to say that it's out on the Lady Hawks. So Amory Skaggs will inbound under her own basket. Skaggs is just going to throw it way up top to Bailey Moore at the top of the key. She gets it back to Amory Skaggs right in the middle of the paint, and she gets another mid-range jumper to go, 19-13. 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go here as Blakey now brings it across for the Lady Hawks. Blakey tries to make a move, gets it out to Warren at the top of the key. Warren back to Pruitt. Pruitt now picked up by both Amory Skaggs and Carly Cardwell. Carly Cardwell comes up with the steal now on a fast break. Goes up for two, and she gets the lane to go there. Great defense by the Lady Bears. Results in a basket for Carly Cardwell. 21-13, under 3 minutes to go now in the Chad's Body Shop and Rucker Service second quarter of play. And Pruitt back to Blakey, trying to get it across half court here. And she does, as she gets it ahead to Warren on the wing. Warren in the corner to Pruitt. Pruitt back up to Warren at the top of the key. Gets some instruction from her coaches. She picks up her dribble, gets it over to Pruitt on the wing. Lady Hawks taking their time here as they get it inside to Blakey. She takes one dribble, goes up for two, can't get the lay-in to go. Rebound to Ava Wilson. Ava Wilson now works it way ahead to Carly Cardwell, who's all alone, goes up for two, and gets another easy lay-in to go. 23-13, timeout taken by the Lady Hawks. A flurry of offense from the Lady Bears, as it looks like it will be a full timeout. We're going to take one with them. Keep it right here on 101.5, 103.5 WLBQ.
Smith Funeral Home has been serving the families of this community since 1886. Through those years, the names and faces have changed, but the one thing that never changes is our dedication to service. We offer one of the largest chapels in the area. Recently, we have added a handicap ramp and parking that makes our main entrance more accessible. We now offer a playroom for the little ones and a large lounge area for food and drinks. Our large gathering area offers a welcoming feel where family and friends can visit. We are here when you need us. Smith Funeral Home, a part of your family's tradition since 1886.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Bear Cave. Once more here as we're getting to the end of this full timeout here taken by the Lady Hawks, trying to stop the momentum of the Lady Bears, who went on a little run there, 23-13 now with a comfortable 10-point lead here with 2 minutes, 23 seconds to go here in the Chad's Body Shop and a Record Service second quarter of play. But the Lady Bears not going to let off the gas here, keeping with that press defense, as now the Lady Hawks get it into Pruitt at midcourt. She gets it up ahead to number 10. That's Bartley, and she's going to throw it off the foot of Ava Wilson, but it'll stay with the Lady Hawks. Now Pruitt set to inbound in front. The Lady Bears coaching staff, she gets it in to Patrick. Patrick trying to make a move. He's unable, and she's going to get called for a double dribble. We've seen a couple of those tonight on both sides of the ball, and that will give Lady Bears the possession as Bailey Moore now is going to walk it across. Gets it over to Amory Skaggs in the middle of the floor. Gets it over to Ava Wilson on the wing. Up top to Bailey Moore back at the top of the key. Gets it down low to Ava Wilson, who bounce passes it to Carly Cardwell, who gets yet another lay-in to go. 25-13, Lady Bears in control. As Blakey works it ahead into the hands of Patrick. Not sure that's what she wanted, but it is going to result in a foul call here, I believe, on Bailey Moore. That is her second foul, team's third of the quarter. And Warren is set to inbound under the Lady Hawks basket. Warren trying to find somewhere to go with it, gets it into Pruitt. Pruitt now on the block. Tries to work it back outside to Blakey. And she's going to get ripped by Carly Cardwell now on the fast break. Once again, she goes up for two, and Carly Cardwell with yet another forced turnover and basket. 27-13. Lady Bears leading here as Warren now driving in. And I believe they're going to get Bailey Moore for another reach-in foul here. Lady Bears' defensive intensity has really sparked these last couple minutes here into the second quarter of play, brought to you by the Chads Body Shop and Record Service. And Bailey Moore is going to have a seat with 3 fouls. That was the team's 4th foul. Carrington Hunt returning to the game. Minute 30 to go here as Warren now drives in. Picked up by Cardwell, hands it off. Number 10, that's Bartley, works up top to Patrick, who fires the 3 ball. She can't get the shooter's roll. Rebound, Carly Cardwell works it ahead to Carrington Hunt. Carrington Hunt now brings it across. She's going to give it over to Tinsley Belcher on the elbow to Carly Cardwell. Tries to work it in to Amory Skaggs, is unsuccessful. Tinsley Belcher tries to save that one from going out of bounds. Also unsuccessful. Lady Hawks will gain possession. As Blakey now will inbound under her own bench. And she's going to let Warren walk this one up. As now Warren at the top of the key, taking her time, gets it over in the corner to Patrick. She fires a deep 2. No good. Rebound, Ava Wilson, and Ava Wilson's going to push the tempo here for the Lady Bears. On the fast break, goes up for 2, and gets it to go, and draws the foul, and 1 for Ava Wilson. Sends her to the final finish free throw line for 1 shot. Foul is on number 30, Patrick. It's the team's 3rd foul, her 2nd foul. 46 seconds to go here in the Chad's Body Shop and Wrecker Service. Second quarter of play. Corletto is going to return to the game for the Lady Hawks. Ava Wilson's one and only attempt is up, and it is good. As now Blakey giving some trouble by Carly Cardwell as soon as she got that ball inbounds, but they do get it to Warren to get it across the timeline. As now she's also given trouble by Tinsley Belcher, and she gets it outside to Bartley. Bartley drives baseline, goes up for two, no foul call. Rebound, Carrington Hunt. Under 30 seconds to go now. Carrington Hunt gets it ahead to Ava Wilson. Ava Wilson at the top of the key, gets over to Tinsley Belcher on the wing for three. No good. Rebound, Ava Wilson, though. Goes up for two, and they're going to get Corletto for a foul here, I believe. Will send Ava Wilson back to the final finish free throw line. 19 seconds to go here in this Chad's Body Shop and Wrecker Service second quarter of play. Ava Wilson's first attempt is up, and it is good. 31-13. Lady Bears in firm control here in the Bear Cave. Ava Wilson's second attempt is up, and it is also good. 32-13. 19 seconds to go here. Blakey has it for the Lady Hawks. She gets it over to Pruitt. Back to Blakey. She finally gets it across the timeline. Is going to pull it back on the wing. Once again, given some trouble by Cardwell and Hunt. She gets it over to Bartley, who's stolen by Ava Wilson. Ava Wilson now bringing it across. Gets it ahead to Carly Cardwell. Shoots the shot on the buzzer beater. No good. That is going to bring your first half to a close. Lady Bears in control here at the Bear Cave. 32-13 at halftime. We're going to take a quick break and come back for probably a little bit of a halftime show and some stats. And then the Essentials Insurance Group, third quarter of play. Keep it right here on 101.5, 103.5 WLBQ.
It's hoop season, and it's time to get out and support your Bears and Lady Bears. Warren RECC was started right here in South Central Kentucky and is still run by local folks you know and trust. That's the cooperative difference. We're proud of our hometown roots and our hometown team, and we're honored to support our local athletes. To learn more about Warren RECC, visit WRECC.com. For sports teams to succeed, they need good leaders. Point guards and quarterbacks call the right plays to put their teammates in position to score and lead their teams to victory. Kendall Embry at Embry & Watts CPAs wants to be your team leader when it comes to business and personal accounting services. Kendall is ready to call the right plays to keep you compliant with the IRS and keep some of your hard-earned money in your pocket. So stop by his office on Main Street in Morgantown today. Hail or storm damage to your car, broken glass, dents, scratches? Call Chad's Body Shop and Wrecker Service, LLC today. We can help you through the process of filing a claim, submitting your photos, estimate, and repairing your vehicle to pre-storm damages. Certified PDR professionals, lifetime warranty on repairs, and PPG paint, locally owned and operated. Call Chad's today, 270-526-4005. That's 270-526-4005. Delta Faucet Company in Morgantown knows about teamwork. Our team takes pride in manufacturing the best faucets and plumbing fixtures for one of the world's most recognized and trusted brands. Delta Faucet has a long relationship with Morgantown and Butler County and feels that one of the company's biggest assets is the committed, dedicated workforce from Butler County. Visit DeltaFaucetCompany.com to apply. Delta is proud to support the sports teams and students of Butler County and proud to be located in Morgantown. For more than 50 years, the Farm Boy has been a staple of the Morgantown community. Not only is it the premier spot for down-home country cooking, but it's the best place to catch up on all the local happenings with good friends and family. Daily specials are always available, including all-you-can-eat Catfish Fridays. If you're looking for the best down-home country-style meal this side of the Green River, visit the Farm Boy today. Located at 635 West G.L. Smith Street in Morgantown. The Farm Boy is now open on Sundays from 5 a.m. to 3 p.m.
You know texting while driving is dangerous. That's not new information. Yet most people admit to doing it anyway. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to you. Information provided by Virginia Tech Transportation Institute. Visit Hawker Family Insurance in Morgantown, Kentucky today at www.hawkerins.com.
We are your only source for daily news, weather, and sports, and now a part of the ABC News Network. We are the Q, WLBQ Morgantown.
ABC News, I'm Dave Packer. Jimmy Carter's casket pausing at the Georgia State Capitol this hour, then the former president to lie in repose at the Carter Center. Today marking the beginning of a string of ceremonies honoring the former president.
Tuesday, his body will be flown to Washington, D.C., where he will lie in state at the U.S. Capitol. A national service at Washington's National Cathedral planned for Thursday before his remains are flown back to his Georgia hometown for a private burial. Faith Abube, ABC News, Plains, Georgia.
Final Finish is the area leader for powder and ceramic coatings. Powder coating looks like paint, but acts like armor, comes in any color, and can be applied to any metal or high wear surface. Final Finish's ceramic coatings stand up to high temperatures and provide protection against tarnish and rust on engine parts, exhaust systems, and more. Plus, newly added capacity means quick turnaround times for your project. Visit FinalFinishUSA.com to learn more, or call Final Finish today to discuss your project at 270-526-4856.
Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Improvements at your local library are taking shape. Check out hundreds of titles right at your fingertips with Hoopla Digital. All you need is your valid library card, and you can read tons of titles from your device. Hoopla Digital syncs across devices so you can pick up your favorite read anywhere. They also offer Reading with Libby, a free reading platform loved by millions. Read your favorite books, magazines, comics, and more anywhere by free services provided by the Butler County Library.
Smith Funeral Home has been serving the families of this community since 1886. Through those years, the names and faces have changed, but the one thing that never changes is our dedication to service. We offer one of the largest chapels in the area. Recently, we have added a handicap ramp and parking that makes our main entrance more accessible. We now offer a playroom for the little ones and a large lounge area for food and drinks. Our large gathering area offers a welcoming feel where family and friends can visit. We are here when you need us. Smith Funeral Home, a part of your family's tradition since 1886.
It's hoop season, and it's time to get out and support your Bears and Lady Bears. Warren RECC was started right here in South Central Kentucky and is still run by local folks you know and trust. That's the cooperative difference. We're proud of our hometown roots and our hometown team, and we're honored to support our local athletes. To learn more about Warren RECC, visit WRECC.com. For sports teams to succeed, they need good leaders. Point guards and quarterbacks call the right plays to put their teammates in position to score and lead their teams to victory. Kendall Embry at Embry & Watts CPAs wants to be your team leader when it comes to business and personal accounting services. Kendall is ready to call the right plays to keep you compliant with the IRS and keep some of your hard-earned money in your pocket. So stop by his office on Main Street in Morgantown today. Hail or storm damage to your car, broken glass, dents, scratches? Call Chad's Body Shop and Wreckers Service, LLC today. We can help you through the process of filing a claim, submitting your photos, estimate, and repairing your vehicle to pre-storm damages. Certified PDR professionals, lifetime warranty on repairs, and PPG paint, locally owned and operated. Call Chad's today, 270-526-4005. That's 270-526-4005. Delta Faucet Company in Morgantown knows about teamwork. Our team takes pride in manufacturing the best faucets and plumbing fixtures for one of the world's most recognized and trusted brands. Delta Faucet has a long relationship with Morgantown and Butler County and feels that one of the company's biggest assets is the committed, dedicated workforce from Butler County. Visit DeltaFaucetCompany.com to apply. Delta is proud to support the sports teams and students of Butler County and proud to be located in Morgantown. For more than 50 years, the Farm Boy has been a staple of the Morgantown community. Not only is it the premier spot for down-home country cooking, but it's the best place to catch up on all the local happenings with good friends and family. Daily specials are always available, including all-you-can-eat Catfish Fridays. If you're looking for the best down-home country-style meal this side of the Green River, visit the Farm Boy today. Located at 635 West G.L. Smith Street in Morgantown. The Farm Boy is now open on Sundays from 5 a.m. to 3 p.m.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Bear Cave. Once more, we got about a minute before we begin the Essentials Insurance Group third quarter of play, but we're just going to quickly run over some stats here, some scoring breakdown for both sides. Maggie Childers has that for us. Go ahead, Maggie.
Starting with your Butler County Lady Bears, Ava Wilson with 12 points, Bailey Moore with 2 points, Emery Skaggs with 6 points, Carly Cardwell with 10, and Carrington Hunt with 2 for a total of 32 points for your Lady Bears in the first half of this game. Larue County Lady Hawks scoring coming in at Blakely with 1, Warren with 4, Patrick with 4, Skaggs with 4, bringing your total to 13 for your Larue County Lady Hawks in the first half.
So right now we're just seeing a pretty awesome defensive showing from the Lady Bears. Number one scorer for the Lady Hawks, Pruitt, with nothing on the board right now. And just overall, everyone on the Lady Bears, especially in that second quarter, really stepped it up and was able to force a lot of turnovers and create a lot of offense from that great defense. So I believe we're about set for this third quarter of play. Once again, brought to you by the Essentials Insurance Group, and I believe Maggie Childers is going to try her hand here at calling this one. Take it away, Maggie.
Lady Hawks set to inbound.
They get into number 3, that is Blakey. She'll get it inside to number 2, Pruitt. Pruitt, shot no good, rebound Belcher. As she'll get it over to Hunt, as Hunt drives the lane, puts it up. No good, rebound Skaggs, she'll put it up. And that is up and in. Skaggs, 2 points. First points of the second half. Lady Bears lead 34-13. As number 3, Blakey, gets it over to Warren on the wing. Warren, screen by Patrick as Warren drives the lane, puts it up and in for the first 2 points of the second half for the Lady Hawks. As Lady Bears now have it, Bailey Moore gets it over to Belcher, top of the key, over to Skaggs in the corner, tipped around over to Skaggs, back to Moore, Moore inside to Wilson. Wilson, look for something, no foul on the play, as falls in the hands of the Lady Hawks. Number 13, Warren, ball tipped away, nearly stolen by Lady Bears. They'll get it ahead to Patrick, picked up by Moore. Patrick will drive all the way through the lane. No good on the attempt, rebound Moore for the Lady Bears. She'll get it way up ahead to Skaggs. Skaggs, jump stop, puts it up and in.
The ball walked across by number 3, Blakely. Picked up by 10, Belcher. Over to Pruitt. Pruitt doing a little bit of job control, I guess. Back over to Blakely at the logo. Picked up by Skaggs. Over to Pruitt once again. Pruitt goes in. Blocked by Ava Wilson. They're going to say the ball was tipped out by
The Lady Bears.
the Lady Bears. Stays with the Hawks.
Lady Hawks.
Lady Hawks, sorry. Ball's in by Pruitt, over to Blakely. Blakely gets it over to Skaggs, back to Blakely. Under the basket, Pruitt has it. Out to number 13, Warren. Warren walks it to the logo. Trying to find someone to give it to, finds Blakely. Skaggs under the basket. Skaggs goes up for two, no good. Rebound, Moore. Moore's gonna chuck it way ahead to Belcher. Belcher goes up for two, no good. All right, Lady Hawks set to inbound under Butler basket. Number 13, Warren's gonna walk it across for the Lady Hawks. Top of the key over to Blakely. Blakely to Pruitt. Pruitt to Warren. Warren's looking for someone to give it to, can't find anyone. Takes it to Blakely once again. Back to Warren. Warren to number 2, Pruitt, which is going to be tipped out of bounds by the Lady Hawks, by the Lady Bears. Get me with the Lady Hawks. 13, Warren gets it in. Amory's going to bring it over. Carrington swats it back in, out of bounds on the Lady Bears. Going to be a Lady Hawks ball.
Yep.
Blakely set to inbound. As Ava Wilson's going to take a seat, bringing in Bella Easley. Blakely inbounds to number 13, Warren. Warren's going to walk it across for the Lady Hawks. Taking her time here. Going to give it to Blakely, number 3, the corner. 13 is top of the key, goes for the deep 2, and it is good for the Lady Hawks. 36-17, Bears leading. Carrington Hunt here has the ball. Bailey Moore at the top of the key over to Tinsley Belcher. Back to Bailey Moore. Bailey Moore's going to drive in here, go up for 2. And she's going to catch a foul here. Foul's on number 3, Blakely. Her first, team's first of the second half. Amory inbounds the ball to, and number 13 goes up, no good. Back to Carrington Hunt's going to drive it across for the Lady Bears. Over to Bailey Moore, over to Tinsley Belcher, to Easley, goes up for 2, number 3, Amory Skaggs. She's going to draw the foul. Foul's on number 30, Patrick, her first, team second. Amory to shoot 2 at the line for the Lady Bears. 1. Just kidding, she's going to shoot 1. Ball's up. And it is good. 39-17, Bears leading. The Lady Bears leading. Number 3 is going to walk it across for the Lady Hawks. That is Blakely. Blakely over to Warren. Warren to Pruitt. Pruitt back to Blakely. Blakely at the top of the logo here. Over to number 13 in the corner. Going to walk across the top of the key. Over to Blakely. Blakely's going to drive in right here. Can't find anyone, double teamed. Back to number 13, Warren. Top of the key, into Pruitt. Pruitt's looking for someone, can't find anyone. Over to Warren, Warren with the 3, and it is no good. Rebound, Carrington Hunt. Carrington Hunt's gonna run it across for the Lady Bears. Over to Bailey Moore, into Amory Skaggs for the 2, and it is good. 41-17. Bears leading. Warren has the ball here, going to take it over to Blakely in the corner. Back to Warren. Warren's going to drive in here. Can't find anyone. Found Pruitt. Back to Warren. Warren here at the top of the key. Getting some coaching from the side. Doing some directing down here. Warren's going to hand it over to Pruitt. Pruitt to Bartley. Bartley back to Warren. And ball's out.
On the Bears.
On the Bears.
Stay with the Hawks. Lady Hawks.
As Tinsley Belcher, Anne-Marie Skaggs, and Carrington Hunt take a seat for the Bears, bringing in Jenna Toms, Rayleigh Skaggs, and Carly Cardwell. Blakely has it in the corner here, going to get it over to Pruitt. Pruitt goes up for the three, and it is no good. Rebound by number 10, Bartley. Bartley gets it back over to Pruitt. Pruitt back to Bartley. Bartley over to Warren. Warren to Blakely. And over here in the corner, number 10 goes up, no good. They're going to get a foul here. A little bit of, they don't know who the foul's on. There's a little bit of discussion going on here. Number 10 is set to shoot some free throws here. Fouls on number 5, Carly Cardwell. Bartley for the Lady Hawks, set to shoot 2 for the Lady Hawks. Ball's up, and it's no good. Oh, it is good. It is good. 41-18, Lady Bears lead. Second attempt. It's up. And it is good. 41-19, Lady Bears lead. Jenna Thompson set to inbound. Inbounds to Bailey Moore. Bailey Moore over to Carly Cardwell. Carly Cardwell goes up for the easy layup. No good. Rebound, Lady Hawks. Number 30, Patrick. And the foul is going to be on Carly Cardwell. Playing some tough defense here. Number 3, Blakely set to inbound. Inbounds to Warren. Warren's going to walk it in. Take her sweet, precious time with the logo here. Over to Bartley, who's going to get it back to Warren. Over to Pruitt. To Warren again at the top of the key. Over in the corner to Bartley. Bartley's going to walk it across. Back to Warren. Over to Pruitt. Over to Blakely. Under the basket. Going to go up for 2. No good. Foul's going to be called. Foul is going to be on number 4, Bailey Moore. Her 4th, team 2nd. And Blakely's first shot at the free throw line is good for the Lady Hawks. Gonna shoot one more here. And it's up. No good. Rebound, Pruitt. Pruitt goes up for 2. No good. Rebound, Cardwell. Over to Bailey Moore. Going to go up for 2, and it is good. 43-20, Lady Bears lead. Pruitt at the logo here. Going to get it over to Warren. Back to Pruitt at the top of the key. Over to Warren once again in the corner. Oh, tries to get it to Pruitt, and it is out. Just went over her head a little bit. Out on the Lady Hawks. Going to be a Lady Bears ball. Jenna Thompson to inbound for the Bears. And she gets it in to, almost got it in to Carly Cardwell. Going to be a foul on number 2, Pruitt. Her first, team 3rd. And Jenna set to inbound the ball again over to Moore. Moore to Cardwell. Cardwell to Skaggs. Skaggs to Bailey Moore in the corner for the three. No good. Ball was ripped away from Pruitt by Carly Cardwell. Ball back to Blakely, number 3. Goes up, no good. Foul is going to be called on Carly Cardwell. Her team's fourth. Ball's going to be walked over by Warren. Warren over to Pruitt in the corner. Back to Warren at the top of the key. Into Patrick. And into the corner again to Pruitt. And it's up, no good. 1 in for 2. Back to Warren at the top of the key. Over in the corner, back to Warren. Doing lots of passing here. Oh, ripped away by Bella easily. And they're going to call that as a jump ball. Jenna inbounds to Cardwell. Cardwell's going to drive it in, go up for 2. It's no good, but she's going to draw the foul here, I believe. Yep, fouls on number 30, Patrick. Her fourth, team's fourth. Carly Cardwell set to shoot 2 for the Bears. First one's up, no good. Lady Bears, sorry. Oh. Refs are having a little bit of a zebra meeting here in the court.
They're going to switch that foul from number 30 to number 2, I believe.
Oh. Yep. Maybe not. Carly Cardwell is up one more time, and it's no good. Rebound, Pruitt. Pruitt's going to get it over to Blakely. Blakely's going to launch it in the air, straight into Bailey Moore's hands. And Carly Cardwell's going to go up for the half-court shot. It's no good. That's going to do it for your third quarter of play here in the Bear Cave. Lady Bears 43, Lady Hawks 20. You're listening to WLBQ 101.5, 103.5, The Q.
Looking for climate-controlled storage units? We've got you covered. Protect your valuables by letting everything sit in a nice temperature-controlled area. Several sizes to choose from, all protected by the latest cameras, keyless entry, loading dock with ramp for easy loading and unloading. Located at 107 North Main Street in Morgantown. Call us today at 270-999-0426 to reserve yours today before they fill up. Or come by Parkway Cars and Tires and talk to Terrell.
The way Bill sees it, people who say a car is just for getting from point A to point B are missing the point entirely. Because for Bill, his car is a reflection of his personality. That's why he takes such good care of that car. And he has Kentucky Farm Bureau take care of his insurance. Because we're not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau, we're Bill's pride and joy Farm Bureau. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Welcome back here to the Bear Cave for your Butler County Lady Bears versus Larue County Lady Hawks matchup. The Bears right now are in the lead with 43, and the Lady Hawks are trailing with just 20 points. Pruitt's going to inbound the ball here to number 13, Warren. Back to Pruitt at the top of the key, over to Blakely. Back to Pruitt. It's going to take the 3 shot. Oh, it's no good. No rebound. Out of bounds. On the Lady Hawks, it's going to be a Bears ball. Lady Bears ball. Rayleigh Skaggs inbounding for the Lady Bears. She's going to launch it over some Hawks heads over into Carrington Hunt. Over in the corner to Jenna. Hits her in the face. Jenna goes up. No good. Bella easily under the basket now. Tinsley's going to walk it back out. Tinsley Belcher. The top of the key here gets it over to Skaggs. Skaggs into Easley, goes up, no good. I believe there's going to be a
Foul call here.
foul call here. I was getting there, I promise. Foul's on number 23. I don't know who that
Bella
is.
Easley.
Bella
That was on
Easley.
us.
Pruitt has it, and now Warren has it at the top of the key. Back to Warren. Warren gets it right into Bella Easley's hands. Tinley's going to walk it over. Rayleigh Skaggs has it at the top of the key here. Now he's going to dribble it over. Pass to Tinsley Belcher. Tinsley Belcher's going to try to drive in here. Goes back out to Rayleigh Skaggs. Rayleigh Skaggs goes over the head of an intended pass to Bella Easley, and it's going to be out of bounds on the Lady Bears. Lady Hawks, number 2, Pruitt, inbound to number 13, Warren. Warren's going to jog it across here. Stop at the top of the key, over to Pruitt in the corner. Thinks about taking the three-point shot, doesn't do it. Goes over to, back over to Warren. Almost takes it over the half-court line. That'd be bad. Into the corner. Corner shot by Bartley goes up for 2. No good. Stolen by number 12, Carrington Hunt. Walks it over. Over to Rayleigh Skaggs at the top of the key, looking for something to do. Finds Carrington Hunt in the corner. Carrington into Bella Easley right under the basket. Bounces out of her hands. Going to be a little scuffle here under the basket here between Bella Easley and Pruitt. Looks like Easley might have caught an elbow to the face. It's no good. And there's going to be a inbounding of the ball by Tinsley Belcher. Tinsley's going to try and get it in, gets it into Jenna Toms. Back out to Carrington Hunt. Carrington Hunt dribbling. Looking for someone, finds Tinsley Belcher at the top of the key. Who finds right back to Carrington Hunt in the corner there. Carrington gonna drive in here, no good, blocked. And then now number 3, Blakely's gonna get it over here. Up to 30, Patrick, who goes up for the 2, just couldn't make it happen. Fouls on the Lady Bears. Number 13, Jenna Toms. Number 30, Patrick, set to shoot 2 for the Lady Hawks. First one's up and in. 43-21, Lady Bears lead. As she sets up to take her next shot. Ball's up. And it's no good. Rebound is fought for. They're going to say it's a jump ball. It's going to go to the Lady Hawks. Number 2, Pruitt, is going to inbound this ball. Pruitt over to Warren, top of the key. Warren straight into the hands of Bella Easley. Carrington Hunt is going to walk it across here for the Lady Bears. Carrington Hunt is going to kind of drive in here, loses the ball. They're going to call for a foul. Fouls on number 3, Blakely. Her second, team's first. Tinsley Belcher set to inbound the ball. Gets it into Bella Easley, barely. And the ball's on the ground, but Blakely's going to come away with it. She goes up for a layup for 2, no good. Rebound, Carrington Hunt. She's going to run it across for the Lady Bears. She swings it out to Jenna Toms, who gets it out to Tinsley Belcher in the corner for a 3, and it's good. That is good for a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, Bobby Smith. 3-pointer. All right. Now Warren has it at the top of the key over to Bartley in the corner there. Bartley's going to get into Skaggs. tries to get it to Blakely, just kind of shoots it over her head a little bit. It's going to be out of bounds on the Lady Hawks. Bella Easley is going to take a seat, and they're going to bring in number 0, who I do not have on my list here. That's okay. Tinsley Belcher gets it into Jenna Toms. Jenna Toms runs it across for the Lady Bears. Passes it over to Carrington Hunt in the corner. Carrington gets it into 0. No good, just blocked by number 33, Skaggs. And is out on the Lady Hawks. Is going to give it to the Lady Bears ball. Tinsley Belcher set to inbound. And she gets it into Carrington Hunt. Carrington Hunt to Jenna Toms in the corner. Over to 0. 0 goes up for 2. No good. Into the hands of number 30, Patrick, for the Lady Hawks. Pruitt's going to run it across for the Lady Hawks. Doing a little bit of directing down here. Getting them where she wants them. And now over to Warren in the corner. Back to Pruitt. Over to Blakely in the other corner. Into Skaggs. Over to Warren. Warren goes up for a deep 2. No good. Back up again by number 30. No good. And once again up by Blakely. No good. Ball is fought for. And they're going to say that was a foul. Fouls on at Carrington Hunt. Blakely under the basket to shoot 2 for the Lady Hawks. And her first one's up, and it's good. 46-22, Bears lead. As Jenna Toms is going to come in for Tinsley Belcher. And number 14, who I also do not have on my list, is going to come in for number 12, Carrington Hunt. Number 3 is up for a second free throw attempt, and it is good. Ball's on the ground, rolls out. Mr. Young picks it up, gives it to Rayleigh. Skaggs is going to inbound it right into the hands of Blakely. Blakely and Warren's under the basket, goes up for 2, and it is good. 46-25, Lady Bears lead. 30-second timeout by Butler County. We're going to take one with them. You're listening to WLBQ.
Your State Farm insurance agent, Baker Gardner, is ready for another season of VCHS Sports. Baker is also ready to help you with insurance for your home, car, or life. Affordable, reliable insurance from State Farm is backed by one of America's most trusted names, with hometown service always just a phone call away. Good luck, Bears, and remember, like a good neighbor, Baker Gardner is there. Give Baker Gardner and his staff a visit at 219 South Main Street in front of the post office, or give them a call at 270-526-5582.
Welcome back to the Bear Cave for your Butler County Lady Bears matchup against the Larue County Lady Hawks. Rayleigh Skaggs set to inbound to number 14. Gets it over into the hands of Blakey. No good. Fouls called on number 13, Rayleigh Skaggs. Kaylee Warren at the line to shoot 2 for Lady Hawks. First one's up, and it is good. 46-26, Lady Bears lead. Warren's second attempt is up, and it is good. 46-27, Lady Bears lead here at the Bear Cave. Rayleigh Skaggs over to Jenna Toms, who is too many Hawks are on her. Ball is tipped out of bounds by the Lady Hawks. Rayleigh Skaggs once again to inbound for Lady Bears. Rayleigh over to number 14, over to Jenna Toms, who loses the control of the ball. Rayleigh Skaggs going to go run it over for the Lady Bears. Over to Jenna Toms. Back over to Rayleigh Skaggs, who is found herself in a little bit of trouble. And they're going to call a foul here. Foul's on number 30, Patrick. Her fourth, team second. Jenna Toms looks like it's going to inbound for the Lady Bears. 3 minutes and 18 seconds left here in your Butler County Board of Education fourth quarter. Number 3, Blakey, has the ball at the top of the key here. Over to Pruitt in the corner. Pruitt inside to number 30. Patrick goes up. No good. Skaggs goes up, and it's in. 46-29, Bears lead. Rayleigh Skaggs going to run it over, and she is pushed out of bounds here by number 33. Skaggs going to catch a foul. Jenna Tom set to inbound for the Lady Bears. Alrighty. As Skaggs is going to take a seat here. Over to, Jenna Toms gets it into number 14, who is at the top of the key, going to pass it over to Rayleigh Skaggs. Skaggs is looking for someone. Can't find anyone. Drives it herself. Goes up for 2, and it's no good. Bounces off. Rebound. Pruitt fought for. And they're going to catch number 20. What did I not have on my?
Rayleigh Skaggs.
Rayleigh Skaggs for a foul here. Which is going to send Pruitt to the free throw line to shoot 2 for the Hawks. Lady Hawks. First one's up. And it's good. 46-30, Bears lead with 2 minutes and 32 seconds left to go. Jenna Toms and Jenna Phelps are going to take a seat, and Carly Cardwell and Bailey Moore are back in the game. Pruitt's second attempt free throw is up, and it's good. Carly Cardwell inbounds to Rayleigh Skaggs, who's going to run it across, get it in to Bella Easley. There's going to be a foul call here on number 21, yes. Corletto. That is her second, team's fourth. Bailey Moore inbounding. Over to Carly Cardwell under the basket. Goes up for 2, no good. Gets her own rebound, goes up for 2 again, no good. 14 goes up for 2, no good. Carly Cardwell on the ball, ball's on the ground, and it's thrown out of bounds finally. They're going to say that was out on the Lady Hawks. Bailey Moore set to inbound the ball once more under her own basket. Bailey looking for someone. Gets it into Rayleigh Skaggs. Rayleigh Skaggs going to walk it out for the Bears. Top of the key here. And she's going to pass it over into the corner to Bailey Moore. Bailey Moore is going to drive in here. Gives it over to Bella Easley, who goes up for 2, and it's good. 48-31, Lady Bears lead with 1 minute and 55 seconds left to go here in your Butler County Board of Education fourth quarter. Pruitt has it over here. Going to get it over to Warren. Sorry, number 0. That's going to be Harrison. And now Rayleigh Skaggs has the ball. He's going to get over to Carly Cardwell. Goes up for the deep 2, no good. Back over to Rayleigh Skaggs. Goes up for the 2, no good. Who is now Patrick has it. Goes up for 2, no good. Patrick gets her own rebound. Over to Harrison. Harrison to Bartley. Bartley back to Harrison. Patrick. And they're going to say it was out on Lady Hawks. That pass was just a little bit too far. All right, we have the 8th grade team in here for the Lady Bears. who I don't have names for. All right, number 43 for the Bears inbounds the ball to number 15, Belcher. Belcher over to 21, back over to 43, goes up for the layup, no good. Rebounded by number 21. They're going to get a foul here on number 21, whom I don't have a name for. Correll's at the line to shoot. Corletto, sorry. Excuse me. It's at the line to shoot 2 for the Lady Hawks. First one's up, and it's no good. And second attempt is up. And it's good. 48-32 here in the Bear Cave with 50 seconds left to go in your Butler County Board of Education fourth quarter. Tinsley Belcher's little sister is tries to get it over to 25, who throws it back in. 33 is all over that ball. They're going to call that as a jump ball. And as both teams now have put in their JV teams. All right, number 24 into 0 to 4. And 4 out to number 24. Back over to 4. 24 is going to go up for the three-pointer, no good. Rebound by number 4. Ball's on the ground. Out on the Lady Bears. Lady Hawks inbound the ball with 5 seconds left to go. Takes a shot, no good. Rebound, 24 takes another shot, no good. And that's going to do it for your Butler County Lady Bears matchup against Larue County Lady Hawks. 48-32 Bears lead. We'll be back here in a few minutes after we do some tallying and stuff. You're listening to WLVQ.
Before you cheer on your Bears, stop by your hometown IGA to get everything you need from an assortment of favorite chips, drinks, and a great selection of meat items, including IGA Choice Angus Beef and an array of your favorite brands of hot dogs and brats. You'll find it all and much more at IGA. Located on South Main Street in Morgantown. Go Bears!
When you have vending needs, you need to call Double E Vending. They're family-owned and locally owned, full-service vending company. They established themselves in 1972 to offer their vending services to the community. Whatever vending service is required, Double E has a full line to cover anything you could want. Give them a call at 270-791-5414 to see how they can service you today. 270-791-5414. Double E wants to thank their customers for using them for the last 50 years.
Tired of all the same old fast food here in Morgantown? Then it's time for something fresh. Cruise on over to Dairy Queen in Beaver Dam and order up a flame-broiled burger or a crispy chicken finger basket. And for dessert, how about an old-fashioned ice-cold blizzard? Dairy Queen is only minutes away next to the high school in Beaver Dam, and they're ready to offer you delicious breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Dairy Queen of Beaver Dam loves their Butler County customers and look forward to serving you today.
It's hoop season, and it's time to get out and support your Bears and Lady Bears. Warren RECC was started right here in South Central Kentucky and is still run by local folks you know and trust. That's the cooperative difference. We're proud of our hometown roots and our hometown team, and we're honored to support our local athletes. To learn more about Warren RECC, visit WRECC.com.
to the Bear Cave for your Dairy Queen of Beaver Dam post-game show. How do we feel, guys?
Good win by the Lady Bears. Final score was 48-32, I believe.
Yes.
And I believe you have some of the scoring over there if you want to try and go over it, Matthew.
Yeah, I sure do. For your Butler County Lady Bears, number 24, Ava Wilson with a total of 12 points. Bailey Moore with 4 points. Anne-Marie Skaggs with 15 points. Tinsley Belcher with 3 points. Carly Cardwell with 10 points. Jenna Toms with 2. And Isabella Easley with 2 for a total of 48 for your Lady Bears. Moving on to your Larue County Lady Hawks. Pruitt with a total of 2. Blakey with 3. Warren with 12. Patrick with 5. Skaggs with 3. Bartley with 2. And Corletto with 1 for a total of 32 for the Lady Hawks this afternoon.
And I think we're in agreement. The IGA hometown player of the game is going to go to Carly Cardwell, not the leading scorer, but had all 10 of her points in that second quarter, which is really where the Lady Bears started to pull away. She had a ton of plays where she would create the turnover and then convert on the fast break opportunity. So she was really the turning point to where the Lady Bears really pulled away and won this game comfortably. So a good showing from the Lady Bears tonight and a big win. And I like to see them get those younger players in there, really playing for the future. And that was fun to see tonight.
For sure.
Afternoon, I should say.
Yeah.
Well, if no one has anything else to add, where's the orange seat? The orange.
There it is.
I'm going to read some of our lovely sponsors. We didn't get to them last night during the boys' game and really didn't have much time in this game either. So I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out to some of those sponsors we don't always get to hear, like State Farm agent Baker Gardner, Parkway Cars and Tires, Double E Vending, Hardee's of Morgantown, Smith Funeral Home, Butler County Library, Hawker Insurance, Embry & Watt CPA, the Jones Funeral Chapel, Jackson Chiropractic, Warren RECC, and many other sponsors that you hear all the time. We appreciate all of our sponsors and all of our faithful listeners. If you're still listening to us on the live stream or on your radio, we appreciate all of you. You're the reason we get to come out and do these games like this. So with that, I believe, unless if anyone else has anything to add.
No. Everyone have fun, be safe.
If you want to know when we'll be back next, I'm not sure who's in action next, but keep up with us on Beach Tree News or follow Beach Tree News and or WLBQ on Facebook, and we will be sure to bring you the next Bears or Lady Bears action. But with that, Jonah Swift, Parker Smith, and Maggie Childers bid you a good night. Keep it right here on WLBQ.
Tired of all the same old fast food here in Morgan? Then it's time for something fresh. Cruise on over to Dairy Queen in Beaver Dam and order up a flame-broiled burger or a